Te Wari Piringa is a space shaped by the voices and lived experiences of mama. Grounded in kaupapa Māori and mātauranga Māori, it's a whānau-centred, relational space where care looks different. Here, clinicians and kaimahi work together to walk alongside you, providing wraparound support for mama, papa and whānau.
One way I would describe Te Whare Piringa is by Māori for all. The building was built on kaupapa Māori values. It has a mātauranga Māori base, holistic approach to healing for our whānau, so that's how we've created it, but for everyone. We've tried to make it like a warm, homely feel. Mauri tau whānau walk in, they feel relaxed, comfortable. Previously we've had mama feel put off in terms of clinical spaces, so we've tried to create a warm, homely feel that removes the sterile part, so they feel a bit more at ease, they don't feel frightened. We've built kind of a wraparound services for whānau. We have multiple kaimahi working in the space at once. We've got He Puna Order, which are our mental health and addictions kaimahi. We have Tamariki Order nurses, and myself here as the Warea coordinator. Because we have other kaimahi in the building at the time, we can link in straight away, have those warm handovers. We're trying to provide support for them in the one space. When whānau come in, we don't start with seeing what the problem is. We start with a casual conversation. We let them warm up to us. We offer them cup of tea and a kōrero and a sit down, and we just let the conversation go naturally, and then they feel comfortable because the space is beautiful to open up to us about what they want. It's just about putting the whānau at the centre. Kaimahi seem to just dig right into the problems, and our whānau, they don't really like that. They like to work at their own pace sometimes. I feel like what works for Māori works for all.
Kind of cringy, but it feels like a safe space. I'm so comfortable coming here, and from being in a hapu wānanga space to being just coming for a whirito and te pāhara kiki. And even on a random Tuesday, Thursday, I'll come in here, give baby a nappy change, make her a pātara. Like, it feels so like home as a whānau. I've even brought my cousins, my aunties. It's a lot more real and genuine. It's a lot of talk with intention. They know a lot of people that I can go to if I need help with baby, you know, and with the midwives here especially. I have a lot of questions, and I need a lot of reassurance when being a mum. I really love the kaimahi here. They're not just kaimahi, they're genuine people to talk to, and that's the best support that I could have. When I was first hapu, I was so shy. I was quite embarrassed as well. When I first found out I was hapu, but then when I joined this space, it was like I was meant to be a mum. I went from being insecure, embarrassed, and then my first stages of haputanga, but now being a mum to an 11-month-old, I feel like Te Ware Piringa has had such an impact.
This was something that Mama designed. It's something that Mama indicated they wanted, and that was different to coming to the hospital for to access services. So this has got a far more integrated kaupapa Māori, wonderful feel about it. If Mama has a really great experience or feels supported and can access what she needs in a space that is appropriate for her, then she will access those supports. And actually that's the critical part, because if we don't make it easy or in a space that they feel comfortable, then they're not going to access support. I think Te Whare Piringa is a holistic approach to packages of care. Packages of care historically have been more around tasks than actually the holistic approach to the well-being of mama. And not just mama, but papa as well. How we can do something a bit different to maybe what we've done in the past in offering packages of care. I think Te Whare Piringa offers the opportunity to do something different, to provide something that's integrated, and then to be an example in our community, in the Whanganui-Rohi, but actually how we can maybe look at it across the region as well. It's promoting wellness, and it might get to be to the point that they don't need then maternal mental health services, actually because they've got their village wrapped around them, they've got the support they need, they know where to come to get the help and support that they might want. That Hapu Mama village is what we wanted to develop, and that was what the outcome of the Hapu Mama report was, and that's what Mama asked for. So I think we're delivering something that Mama wanted.
The mirimiri that I am doing right now is a postpartum mirimiri massage. It's for our wahine who have had a haputanga journey, whether that be full term, stillbirth, miscarriages, any haputanga that a wahine has experienced. Is about reconnecting them back to their body after they've been through that journey and just appreciating their body. I help shift our wahine through any experiences, whether they were good or not so good. It works through just having kōrero. They might say they didn't have a very good experience, and I just allow them to share that and acknowledging and honouring those thoughts that they had during that time.
One of the mama reached out to me and said, do you want to come to this little group? And I was like, okay. They wanted to hear about our experience during haputanga. I couldn't even comprehend what it would come to. So seeing it now, like how it's blossomed, all our voices have been heard to like create a space. Like it's kind of crazy, like still feels a bit unreal. Walking into Te Whare Piringa feels like being a part of a community. Like I have made pretty strong connections with the kaimahi here. Yeah. I feel like I've learnt a lot about myself through the wānangas here. There was a lot of things I didn't know, and then being in a space where we were working with like midwives, they just gave us lots of information that was helpful. I was more reassured. The changes I've seen from myself is definitely being more confident, and I'm more self-assured. Just being in those spaces and having the information I know, I feel more confident, and I just know what I want now and what I'm entitled to. If I had to describe this place in one word, it would be warm. And not like, I wasn't meaning just physically, but everyone's āhua. Everyone's quite genuine and just kind when you meet them.
Yeah. Good for you. I guess my first thing I always describe it as like a feeling of warmth. There's this really good connection for Mama and even for us. I've had Mama who really quite isolated, and she was able to start talking with kaimahi here, build that connection and help for her not feeling so isolated. It happened because we're in this space. We know that being isolated, not feeling connected, impacts her well-being, often in a negative way, and just having that space and somewhere that she knows that she can come increases her well-being that way, yeah. Mama, she comes here, us or we as services or agencies, we're all the ones kind of flowing in rather than her having to go there or go there. And she can tap into anything if she needs anything else, or even just that awareness. Yeah, I've had some Mama who say they want to meet here because they've already previously been here. They know the space and it feels comfortable.
It feels like an extension of home as a sense of marae. You come here and you have a village of people that are here to help. As a kaimahi, you have everyone, now a lactation consultant, support workers, kaimirimiri, that are just there with open arms. You know, kai's always on the table, cup of tea's always there. And if we need the extra people, we know where to go to get them. It's more than just a room with a bed and stethoscopes. You can just come and have real conversations with people rather than it being about all the clinical stuff that you have to discuss. You come here, you connect through wānanga. We get to share and connect personal experience connected to our clinical knowledge. Actually getting comfortable as a mama in this space
helped me grow in terms of becoming a clinician in this space too. I got to feel the real feelings of being a mama, being a whānau in this space as well. Yeah, got to feel all those raw emotions about opening up, and then to come on the other side and know what they're feeling when they're coming in here, realising that actually this space is made for us. It's made for us to be able to open up, to be able to come and fill our kete with everything we need to be amazing mama, papa and whānau for our own. Yeah. Te whare Piringa as a package of care is about coming together, it's about working hard, it is whānau ora. It's the vision I see and hold dear to my heart.
This is what walking with you can look and feel like. A space where whānau are held, where relationships lead, and where care is wrapped around people in a way that feels real and connected. Te Whare Piringa reminds us that when we come together, outcomes for mama and whānau can shift. This way of working is something we can all be a part of.